Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how we can use ChatGPT to fit an XGBoost model to solve a machine learning problem. In one of my previous videos I had shown ChatGPT for multiple regression and it got around 2000 views, and many people have asked me to make another video on the same topic but for a more complex machine learning algorithm. So I'm going to take XGBoost and I'm going to show probably some tricks on how we can engineer this using ChatGPT and how we can approve it. So I'm going to try all this in real time and let's see how ChatGPT does. And we're also going to evaluate it that depending on what kind of prompts I give it, how well it responds. So starting, I'm going to give it very simple prompts and I'm going to let it take most of the decisions. And then if you're an expert, you can give it in a better prompt and we'll see how to evolve the code. So let us see. Hi, can you write some code in R to fit a XGBoost model to the Boston housing dataset. I got this dataset from Kaggle. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT that I got this dataset from Kaggle. So let's give it more general instructions and let's see how smart it is. Can you do the typical machine learning steps required? I'm not going to tell it exactly what to do. Obviously, I've explored and I've given it smarter prompts, but let's see with more general prompts how does it perform. Steps required to fit the model, and can you evaluate the model? I'm going to ask it here to do R squared and RMSE using R squared and RMSE. I could tell it to choose the evaluation metrics on itself. And lastly, I would just tell it the data set is in housing.csv file. I've already downloaded this file. Can you break down the code snippet as per each step suggested? And I also tell it to choose the target variable of its choice rather than me giving it. So let us see, and then let's see how it performs with generalized instruction, and then we'll move to specific instructions. Choose a target variable of your choice. So let's see how it performs. Okay, let us explore this and let's see. All right, so okay, it's saying okay, so it is putting it all in one single code snippet. I would prefer it if it would do it separately because I could test individually. But yes, maybe I needed to be more specific and ask it. So let's see what it's doing. It's loading XGBoost caret, is reading the CSV file. The target variable is taken as MEDV. I think this is one of the most popular target variables it has found. So it's taken that because it has learned from the internet. And it's then so this is not doing in detail as I expected. It is doing a very generalized one. It is not doing proper data cleansing and EDA. It's not doing proper plots. So very a generic one. But again, let's see how it does. Okay, so let's copy line by line probably. Okay, let's go to my R, paste it, loading XGBoost. Okay, and caret. All right. Let us copy this step by step I'm doing. So in case any error comes, we can debug together along the way and ask it probably to solve it first. Though I can debug it, but I would like to see how ChatGPT can assist the person. So ChatGPT is like basically a multiplier. It can it will multiply your knowledge, right? So if your knowledge level is at 2, it will multiply it accordingly. If you have a higher knowledge set, it will multiply it accordingly. So think of ChatGPT as your AI assistant to multiply your current knowledge set. So okay, that is about fine. It loaded. Let's see the target variable. All right, this looks okay. So now let's copy this. It's good splitting it. Yes, as I mentioned, it has not done any proper EDA and the proper other steps that I would typically do. But okay, let's see. I've given it a generalized instruction. Now it has created a matrix, and okay, so I'm getting an error here. Not support construction from list. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT what is this error. Okay, let's see how it resolves it. I am getting the following error. Let's see what it says. Okay, it has written the code again. Which I would have preferred it that it would just add it and solve it. So, okay, but let's see. Probably I'll copy that part only. Hopefully, if all the variables and everything is same, it should work. Okay, it's been pretty much the same earlier. Okay, let us copy this part from here again. Let's see. All right. Okay, let's paste it and enter. Okay, this seems to work now. Let's see this part. Yes, the D matrix XGBD matrix also worked. Okay, let us see now the parameters. You can hypertune this. You can ask ChatGPT to hypertune it for you, but I'm not doing the video to show the hypertuning, just to see how ChatGPT does on its own, and then probably it is already trained right now, and then once we get into more advanced, you can instruct it to do. And trust me, it can do pretty deep stuff as long as you know your subject matter yourself. Let's calculate the R squared and RMSE, and let's see. Okay, it's done that, and now let's see the how the model behaved. Okay, pretty good actually. R squared is 0.87. Okay, and the RMSE is 3.38. So it's done a pretty good job. Okay, so RMSE is basically how much the predictions deviate from the actual target variable, and 3.38 is a fairly low value, and 0.878 is really the predictability is quite high of the independent variable. So it's pretty good. Let's ask it some more detailed questions. That works fine, but can you modify the above code for the following steps? I'm going to give it more guardrails. Let's see what I wanted to do. Can you do EDA for me? Perform multivariate analysis using plots. Then I would say choose target variable and show relationships with other variables. What else? Then prepare two feature engineering and select the features with most predictable power. Then what else I would like to do? Okay, clean the data if required. So I could have done this earlier as well, but let's see how it does. Then fit the model. Choose your own evaluation metrics and evaluate the model. And lastly, I would say please write codes separate, as I wanted earlier, separate code snippets for each step. So let's see how it does. It'll modify the code accordingly. Yes, so it has done the EDA now. It's pretty good. Okay, it is using ggplot. Yeah, yes, and it has broken it down for for each step. More like it now. It is doing multivariate analysis. So this is a better way which I have asked you to modify the existing code. So this is what I wanted to show is that you can start off generally, and if you know more detail about any topic or any concept, you can delve into as deep as you want it and can really assist you. If I had to write all this code myself, it would take me time. But as long as I know what I wanted to ask it, it really speeds up my development. Similarly, if I wanted to go deep into hyperparameter tuning, right, getting into do what I want and which parameter to tune, it it really helps. Similar with evaluation metrics, where it has done a pretty good job. It has broken down as per every step. It has pretty much done everything that I have done and has modified the existing code. So that's about it for now. If you would like to take a look at my other ChatGPT video, I'll leave a link at the top along with my other videos on machine learning. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment below and let me know any other topics you want, and I'll make videos accordingly on the same. Thank you.